welcome to Wise Up Ninja. That is name I called it before, but now it's to talk. Some time ago I discussed about a marriage issue, so which I point out a lot of things that caused issue in the marriage, and sometimes even though without discuss about it, it was something that we need to look into why people get divorced. And you see that people who are mostly, people who have a lot of issue when it comes to marriage is those ones that they are with a lot of, let me say, with maybe celebrity, some of the public figure. They have a lot of issue with their marriage. Imagine the marriage, they spend a lot of money during the wedding ceremony and so on and so forth. So, but after a few months, you discover that the marriage collapsed. So, why this thing is happening? So, I'm here to discuss about it. Major reason why most of these people, it also happen. Even some of us that we don't have any money, we don't have money, so we also encounter the same challenges. But when you put it side by side, you see that these people they experience it a lot more than some of people who are struggling to make it in life. So, what are the reasons why this thing is happening like that? There must be a reason for a marriage to always, for people to decide, okay, I'm not interested in the marriage anymore. And the big question you should ask them is that, is it that they are not they didn't discover some of those errors before they get married? Or what's likely to cause this issue? That is what I will discuss about today. And today's show will be this program will be the two episodes. So the first one and the second one. So because it's not something that I can complete in this first episode. So I urge you to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe at Ray TV Sport. Ray TV Sport. RATETVSPORT. Ray TV Sport. The same name, it's only me bear that name on YouTube and across all social media. So subscribe, click the notification button so that once I drop the video, you'll be the first person to see it, and also you share with families and friends. Learning about a marriage, things that cause divorce in marriage is something that is something that's what to learn. In fact, it's something because you see a lot of people they go for marriage counseling, and sometimes they spend a lot of money. But in this case, it's something that you can learn free of charge. Video like me, that video like this, type of this video, it's something that help a lot. And talking about marriage divorce, it's not something that's concerned only people who are into marriage. No. Even though you are planning to get married, I believe one day, there's nobody in this life that is not willing to be in a relationship. So there's nobody in this life. So if it is not coming to you right now, that does not mean that it's not in your plan that you would want to get married. So because getting married is a part, in fact, it's a part of what God wants and how God wants it, and then the way life's supposed to be. Because getting married is supposed to give you peace of mind. That is what it's all about. Now, moving to the issue that caused my divorce in marriage. Big question we should ask ourselves is that why people divorce? Because I always ask this kind of question: why people divorce? Don't you ask yourself what made people divorce, and why some people being in a relationship in marriage for a very long time? Thank God, this is a technology area. We see a lot of people on social media celebrate 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, and so on and so forth, that they have been in the marriage. Then at the same time, we see a lot of people after 3 months, 6 months, or let me say 1 year, if they last long, if they stay long, 1 year, after spending a lot of money, then you hear that they just get divorced, everybody go their pathway. Why this is happening? Now, I have a lot of reasons why this is happening, and I'll give you all the reason why, major reason that make a lot of people get divorced in their marriage. So, and that is why I tell you that it's not something that I can complete in this first episode. So, kindly watch out for the second episode. Now, the first one that majorly that make people get divorced, you are talking about family and friends. Families and friends is one of the reasons why a lot of people get divorced. Are you surprised? I will explain to you how family make people divorce, how friends make people divorce. Families and friends make they are one of the major reasons why people get divorced. And the reason is that, sometimes when you as a man, because in a relationship, either in Africa or anywhere, we believe that men should be the leader of the house. So is it that even though you travel to abroad, it's still the same thing? Yes, because men go out struggling for people, for family to eat. Men do a lot of things. In fact, I don't know, they may not, even decision, men make decision anywhere you find yourself. So the only problem is that in abroad, they don't allow you to treat your wife anyhow, and then your wife can decide that, okay, I want this, and it will go like that. Even though what the woman is demanding for is not right, so you have to allow the woman to go about it. But in Africa, it's not like that, because you have to think about it, give them advice on how to do something before you can just accept, okay, go ahead. That is only different. Now, family and friends, why did they cause issue? Why did they bring issue into relationship? They bring issue into relationship because, let me first talk about the family. Maybe a lot of family, they contribute to the divorce of their children. Yes, somebody who have get married. Immediately somebody, you have a children, is either your own is male or female. Once they get married, then automatically that person already set up is for our own family. And as a family member of that particular person, you have to give them a chance. You have to free them to live their lives. What you need to do is that you contribute your own code by advising them, not by making a decision for them. Because by making a decision for them, you want to allow them to think, you want to allow them to do the right thing, the feel. You may think that, okay, the best food for them to eat is rice. But as a family member, as a new family, the wife may think, or the husband may think, no, we need to eat pounded yam. Because I'm just using as an example, because why a lot of family contribute to the divorce in the marriage is that they make decision. It may be a parent, it may be a family member, especially mostly mother. You may decide, okay, my son, my daughter, you have to do things like this. That is how we used to do it then. So, and you must follow it. You don't decide for them anymore. You only give them advice that, okay, you can do this like this, you can do this like this. That's your own advice. So, because immediately they get married, they have already set up a new family. And so, therefore, you have to allow them to live. Because if you don't allow them to live, if you continue giving the advice, I'm not saying giving advice is not good or making decision for them. As a parent, your children is your children, so you have right to tell them what to do. But in this time, they have already set up a family. So by giving them, making decision for them, it will not help them. Because number one, it will not allow both of them to think straight. So instead of sit down, decide on what they need to do, they will depend on advice from the mother or father, or let me say family. So, and by doing this, it will not help the relationship. Because both of them, both husband and wife, they have to decide on what they want for their lives. So if they decide and the decision is not too good, then that's where you come in as a parent, okay, let me guide you. Decision you make, fine, it's okay, but you have to do it in this way in order to make everything work smoothly. But making decisions demanding for them, it will not help relationship. And that is what a lot of families are doing. Especially the reason why most of the big men, the rich family are experiencing those divorce is because the mother, the father, the family decide for them, telling them what to want. The way they train everybody is quite different. And mostly we believe, most of the people that they came out from the rich family, based on our belief that most of them always parents always giving them, making a lot of decisions for them. That is our own belief. But sometimes when you check it, you see that